Testing. Welcome to episode 469 of Beauty Magazine. The Sims 4 story of a once thriving, now struggling fashion magazine. And not only is it the story of Beauty Magazine, but it's the world of Beauty Magazine. So there are other stories, we use other games to tell some of the stories. So this thing's been going on for over a year now, so there's all kinds of things that I do to tell these stories. But in today's episode, we're going to, at the very least, start off in Sims 4, and I'm thinking of building something. I don't know exactly what yet, but I want to build something. If not, continue on the build that I was doing. Now, I'm continuing with this, it is my birthday week. So, whether today is or is not my actual birthday is not the important thing. I'm celebrating the week. So that way nobody has to feel like they have to be rushed to be in on a certain day if they wanted to say something or be here. That type of thing. And I can just relax and, hey, there's not going to be another week that I turn 50. So, I'm not planning on it, it's not like the daylight savings time where I get to fall back a year and then go back a year. Go forward a year, back a year, forward a year. They don't quite let you do that. Anyway, so I'll warn y'all now, today was my early morning, 7 o'clock start at work, so I'm hoping I stay awake, but we'll see. Okay, pardon me for I'm not sure if the game is over or if they changed pictures. Yeah, I got a Tiger game on, but okay, all right, we lost. Tigers lost. Well, we'll just have to come home and start kicking some butt. That's all. So, if you were not around yesterday or last few days, I was working on. This is Gloria Downing. She is a rival. She has a rival magazine. Her magazine is the one that makes the most profit out of any magazine. No other magazine in the world of beauty makes as much money as her magazine does. But she's been wanting to have her own fashion design school. And for several months, I have been unable to figure out what to do with this building when I started it. It looked like this. And I liked what I had, but I didn't know what I was going to do after that. I had no plan other than it's supposed to be a fancy building. It's supposed to be like state of the art. Yeah. And because I couldn't figure out what to do with it, I made the excuse that there's a construction delay because in these two walkways, there's the marble walk tile is used, and the contractor was saying that there's no more of it available. The place where they get it from ran out of it. It was in limited quantity anyway because it was like a special, only a small little boulder or mountain had it. And that was before I came up with the realization that when I checked on it, it comes with Get Famous. So the only place that has that tile is Del Sol Valley. And in Beauty Magazine, the houses up in the hills have been demolished. Other buildings are up there. Now, in looking at them in other save files, they did in fact have that tile in them. For example, the one that Judith Ward was living in had some here in the center. As well as some others. So I took screenshots and I counted out how much was in there, and I checked this other house too that also had it on 3 different floors, and then I totaled them all up between the two buildings. None of the other buildings had it, so unless it is being used at the movie studio somewhere, because I have not checked that yet. But otherwise, there is a total of 535 square tiles and 9 halves. And then at her building, they have already used 104. So total, that would be 639 and 9 halves. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. Here at home, they switched. I don't know if they switched providers or just internets or what, but I'm using a different internet today, and hopefully it's a good one. But we'll see how that goes. It's a different kind where she's got like different ones to connect to, and I don't know if any of them are better strength than others or what, but yeah. Oh, and this is Gloria's Guide magazine, the Statements of Fashion. Um, some of the covers that I've made for that. But after all that, the other day I came in here and I wanted to play around with the staircases to see if I could get more than what I had, because what I originally had in that small tower was just back here an L-shaped staircase. That was before the recent developments where they made it so you could fan the bottom and top or flare it out like this. I call it flare. I don't know if it's called flaring or not, but that's what I'm calling it. But, and then last night, I finally figured out how, because I've made this tower so wide now, I tried one more time. I pulled one of my staircases out here, and I tried flaring it and turning it to get it to work, and I was able to get it to doing this flare on both the bottom portion and the top portion. And what makes it nicer is now, since these doors are here, basically you're going up from one area from here, and you're coming out in that same area. This is supposed to be an elevator. And then here's a staircase, or not a staircase, but a hallway that leads to this hallway that goes back to the main building. When everybody was going to bed last night that was joining me in the stream, I was starting to mess around with making some rooms inside. This is what I've come up with so far, is this room up here, and this, and this, and that, and that. And then I copied it for each floor. Okay, what I do want to know is why the top floor doesn't want to be lit up. But yeah, yesterday I figured out, hey, maybe I can make, instead of having a square building here with walkways around it, what if I tried to make it look like a dress? Now, granted, it ends up looking more like a kid dress, but it's still a dress nonetheless. And maybe it's a dress that Gloria wanted to wear when she was a little girl, and she had a mother that would never buy her any fancy clothing. She got plenty of it for her other sister, but Gloria got the Cinderella treatment. In other words, dressed her in rags. Even though her mother was wealthy and could afford, they were wealthy enough that they could afford fancy dresses for both of them. But for some reason, her mother treated her like she was garbage and just kept spoiling. It's not, and the older sister, or well, whether she was older or not, I forget, but the other sister was just treated like basically the mother used her as her personal doll or mannequin or whatever, just her trophy, So that room alone would have at least 40 spaces. So that would be, you would be able to do about 6 rooms total if you were putting them in the rooms. So I mean, that barely does this floor. Damn it. Stop being so cold. Ugh. Damn it. I need to warm up. Stupid blanket. Let go of the blanket. Bring this around behind me. Now it's supposed to be a fashion design school. Among other things, I want it to be like, a quote, a shopping promenade. I want. Now, basically, the things that get made here at this school, I want them to be available for consumers to come in and buy. Now, maybe it's only available to the hoity-toity crowd, but who knows? Maybe it's not general public. I don't know. Maybe Gloria will transfer her magazine offices over to here. Hello. At the moment, I'm doing well. Hopefully, everybody else is doing okay too. I don't know what you mean by multi-streaming. If you mean both a phone and a PC thing, I don't do that. If you mean both on YouTube and on Twitch, no, I'm not on anything else. I only said because earlier I was watching somebody and when I first started out, they were on their phone on the thing, and then they had another live going where it was showing like a video, like this video. Yes, I'm only on YouTube. I don't go anywhere else. So alright, so what do I want to do? Well, I've been on YouTube for several years, but I didn't really start playing anything until about 3 years ago. And I didn't start streaming until about 2 years ago. I mean, this series alone is over a year. Yeah, thank you. So how can I get that light to come in here? Well, the main thing I'm looking for is people that actually want to be here, not just numbers. You know, I'd rather have 10 viewers that want to be here than just people clicking and you know, not knowing what the heck they're looking at and then leaving and making it seem like I'm a busy channel when I'm not. It's like, so you won't hear me begging for likes unless people actually, if people want to like it, they can like it because they like it, not me asking for it. Because that's how it should be. You know, in the words of Rocky Balboa, friends do because they want to do. They don't owe. I'm not looking to do all that stuff. Next thing I know, I got people, you know, I'm not interested in having people come in here and ask me if they can do it for me. You know, but when I'm ready for that stuff, I will make it. You know, it's part of the process. You know, part of the process of my channel is, you know, the fact that, you know, you can go from somebody that's not streaming to streaming and all that, and just all you got to do is decide you want to. You know, let the other stuff come after that. Like I said, I'm not looking to be other people. Everybody else is already taken. I just don't want all the overlays and stuff. They're getting in the way. You know, I don't want to have to decide where the overlays are going to be and how they're going to block the game. And I don't want to have to shrink the screen of the game to make the overlays fit. You know, just, I don't need all that clutter. You know, I'm not... I don't need all the bells and whistles. Stuff I have, I usually make when I want to make something. And then I use it when I want to use it. Do I want to do that or not? I don't know. How many squares does each room have? Do I like this? Well, compared to... You know, there's no rule book that says I have to do what everybody else is doing. So I don't do what everybody else is doing. What am I trying to do here? I don't know. Well, I want to make sure I got enough room in these buildings. I mean, let's see. Came with business and hobbies. Yeah. Okay, so if that's like that, I could make this bigger. Alright, so I kind of would rather have the straight wall. Yeah, yeah. Do 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 do. Okay. So I need some lights, because I just do. I could probably use that. That looks cool. Don't fall asleep yet. Like I said earlier, today was my 7 a.m. day at work, so I could potentially fall asleep. Okay, stay awake. I'm trying. Tired. Can't keep your damn eyes open. Hey, Tater. Well, the day happened. I couldn't stop it. But you tried. Yeah, I tried. Maybe. Now, class, we're gonna watch a video today. Please go get the AV cart. No, you have to send the special students that only they're allowed to go get it. Oh, we didn't get the other one done yet. Yeah. The trash heap has spoken. Yeah. Who, me? Maybe. Call me a trash heap? Do I have to? Alright, so if we went straight classrooms, then we'd have classrooms, but in the meantime... Yeah, in the meantime, you don't have to be so mean. Who's being mean? I don't know. Then what do you mean? See what I mean? Stop using the word mean so much. You started it. Are we going to put some doors on these buildings? What kind of doors are we going to do? Well, we have the option of using any of them. Because we've got the tall walls. Big doors like this. Oh, these are Andarian doors. Yeah. That's a little bit much. Could do these. That's not too bad of an idea to use those, but it's just a matter of whether I want that or not. Alright, I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna stretch my legs and get coffee. You gonna stretch your coffee and get legs? Yeah, that too. Alright, I'm gonna go get that coffee. Because I'm very, very close. See, yes. That's, I don't know how many of those came from, Subway. Around here in the Detroit area, we got Tubbies. Tubby submarines. Ooh, I love those Tubbies. I need some good building music. Something to... Daniel's had a couple of different names. You know, of course you got, YouTube forcing us to use the @ names now. But yes, hello Daniel. Welcome to the the show. All right, I think I want those. I don't know. So we have these, and all the different versions of. It's a little door. I want that to be bigger. That's what she said. No, she didn't. At least not to me. She don't know me. You don't have to admit that. What's to admit? She ain't met me. You know, that maybe that subject wouldn't have even come up. What? I don't know. You brought it up. No, I didn't. These are getting smaller. Are we gonna go there again? No, I stating a fact. The doors are getting smaller. I want big doors. Dual. Hopefully this will work. It would help if I had the mouse in the actual typing area. There are exceptions to every rule. Okay, let's get this cake container open. Here comes all the noise. Because, you know, I have extra cake. I mean, this had the actual lemon stuff in it, like lemon custard or whatever. I probably would have finished this yesterday, but we'll finish it today. I'd share, but you know, yeah, I don't think a dual's working. It's a shame since now Sims has the dueling. How dare you attempt to swash my buckle? Ah. Being prepared with cake is always a, that is a skill. A very important skill. Where's the other one? What? Why does the other one... Oh, it is 3 wide. That's just a smaller version. Is it? Yeah, it's right there. So there's no privacy here. It's a school. Why do you need privacy? Besides, this is state of the art. I'm sure there's some sort of retractable something or other to make the room dark. Curtains or shades or, you know. Everybody get up and go put the, you know, the canvas sheets on with the Velcro. Get out the cardboard. We'll make a cardboard and blanket for it. Yeah. Okay, so what ones did we like and not like? Well, I do like that I can do that. You know, if I wanted to. I'll just leave that there for now. That doesn't work. It's like these days, you know, it's like I remember when they first started having the Velcro shoes. It's like, oh, okay, I don't gotta tie these things anymore. But these days, I wear my my non-slip shoes everywhere, and I got the kind that they look like dress shoes. They're just not as shiny or polished. And I started wearing those because when I used to have to hose down the damn meat saw every day, you know, it would help keep the water from getting inside the shoes and getting my socks soaked. I mean, it would still get in, but it wouldn't be like right away. You know. I child-proof my house, but I still get in. You ain't got no kids. Yeah, well, once upon a time there was a kid. Yeah, but it's not your house. You're ruining the whole story. You're ruining the whole story. Why you gotta tell everything? 'Cause I do. You know, they liked what you had said, and then you ruined it. You know, sometimes I talk to myself and it reminds me of War Games when the one guy was talking to Eddie Deazen's character and it's like something about you remember when you told me to remind you when you're being you know something or other here, let me see if I can find War Games quotes. Remember you told me to tell you when you were acting rudely and insensitively? Remember that? You're doing it right now. Damn it. Knows all my secrets. Well, here, let me add some of this. Bing 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 doo 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 ding 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 dong ding dong. Bing 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 bing. It's a quote from the movie War Games. It's like, so it kind of reminds. It's like as if I'm talking to myself and saying the same thing to myself. Oh. Remember when you wanted me to tell you that you were being a dork? Yeah. Well, you're being a dork. Oh, okay. So you gonna cut it out? I don't know, maybe. Damn. I'm scraping a bowl, haha. Here, buddy. You have your share. Nah, he's not there, but, you know. Still gotta give him the bowl a lick. Yeah, you know. Could be 3, could be more. Morphine? Morphine. We need morphine. Morphine. I'm morphine to do something. Mighty Morphine Power Rangers. Yeah, the Mighty Morphine Power Rangers. Let's see how they do on morphine. Wow, I didn't know this. Oh, okay, it doesn't work that way. I'm like, is it going to let me do that? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mutant Teenage Ninja Turtles. Turtle Ninja Mutant Teenagers. Oh no, it's a VIP door. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Let's see, if Yoda was the teacher instead of Splinter, let's see. Seen were you not? Seen were you not? These are nice fancy doors, they're just small. You notice that? Yeah. These are fancy doors too. Man, it's so hard. It's like all these choices are good. That's a little bit too standard. Oh, there's this one too. It's a small one, damn it. Can I get... Wish they would have just given us like big and little versions of all of them. Okay, that's a get famous door. Did you get the famous door? All right, let's when I was leaving off the episode yesterday, I had her test it out. I had her walk all the way up here to the 4th floor. You know, nothing like virtually walking the thing. You know, to come up here and feel the building under your feet, so to speak. It's like, huh. It's like solid. Might not have the kind of tile she wants, but it's standing on solid fake ground. Four floors up. Floor? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 floors. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but after everybody left yesterday, I messed with the stairs again. I got him to do the thing. So they do this now on both the top and the bottom. And I've got them pointed towards the doors. You know. So the only one they really block is this elevator tower back here. I mean, if this is a service elevator, well, it's kind of hard to get back there. So I might just put the door here and then like another door here. Since eventually I might put that hallway or something over here anyway. But in any case, this could be like an employee area that leads to the service elevator. Well, while you're thinking of it, yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be an elevator. It could be something else. What do you mean, something else? I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be an elevator. Yeah, but what is it? You know what? Leave it alone. Leave it alone right now. You can figure that out later. And the other thing is, you had that door you were just using. Yeah. This one? Yeah. This might look nice on there. I do kind of like that one better than the one I'm using. The Lord helmet escape pod. That's what that is. It's Lord. It's Dark Helmet's escape pod door. Oh, open the pod bay doors, Hal. Damn, I'm finding more. I'm finding more, dang it. You're finding more? Yeah, I'm finding more. I'm finding more dories. More dories. You don't need more dories. That's kind of got a little bit of an elevator vibe to it. Yeah. Oh, I could. This doesn't look like, that makes it look like it's got those blue windows. or green or whatever color that is. I put it on here. I'm like, huh? Windows. 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 The windows. Yeah, them windows. A fractal door? You put up the fractals yet? No. Down at Fractal Rock. Of course, you could put, like, I don't know if it'll fit, but you could put them closets in there. That looks like an elevator. I wish it would just let me put these in here, even though they don't, you know, they can't, like, do stuff. So I can put one, that's it. I can choose one piece of all these, and that's it. Stupid things, yeah. I mean, it's not like I can make the elevator work anyway. Why you gotta tell me I can't use them? It's a shame they can't go in the closet and come out another one on another floor. Yeah, well, this is not Houdini's magic act. Maybe it's about time it was. Okay, can you disappear? No. I don't know what I'm trying to do right now. Well, you got rid of all them doors, didn't you? Yeah, well, I put them up there. Do you want to keep messing with this building, or do you want to start another one? I don't know. This is obviously not done. Okay, this looks like one of the Transformers from the movie. The cartoon movie. Orbiters, look! It's Unicron! Got a little bit of the angry beaker thing going on. Meep, 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 meep. I need some light in here. This is not bright enough. I don't want to have to use those other lights, but that's one of the things that really drives me crazy, you know. No matter what I use, it's like I have to come back to, oh, put one of these. Now there's plenty of light. Like, why bother putting any other lights in this game? And I can't intersect the object. Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Twice on the pipe if the answer is no. I don't hear anything. Nobody's knocking on anything. Why can't they knock on something? Would you like them to knock on your skull? Who said I had a skull? Hey, look, it's a wad of chewing gum. That makes for a very nice light. Do we need a fish? Bubblegum, and a fish. Do I want to put those doors on here or what? Well, I wanted to get the lighting, but it's like... I know, but... It's just annoying that I have to use these. I'm glad they're small, but it just... Why? And now they're not doing the trick I wanted them to do. What are I supposed to do? Roll over and play dead? Exactly. Hey, if you want funky, we can go that way. accidentally hit there. Well, anyway, let's get the lighting in here, because it's annoying me that I can't see, so... And I don't want too many of these yet, these other things. The other chandeliers. Potato won the potatoes! I don't think, you know, I guess I gotta put some birds in there or something, so, you know, like Freebird could win the bird one or something. I mean, I think I got chickens. I almost need to, like... Well, hey, I don't have to screenshot. I would just, like, you know, come back to the episode. Look! Potato won the potatoes. Potatoes? Yeah, you won the potatoes. What is that, a tiny tater? Yeah, a tiny tater. A potato. Tiny taters wrapped in paper mean more to you than I do, dear. And usually they're wrapped in foil or plastic wrap. You can get the ones where they're just a single potato wrapped in plastic from the store. It's like, hey, you just want one potato, right? There you go. Have one potato. Potato. Well, you can try. Tater wants all my plumb bobs. Dang it. Don't do that. Yeah, that's... okay, you didn't, you didn't use a number. And then I used the wrong word. Cancel, lol. You might not have waited long enough. I don't know. Stinking cool downs. I really think it's something to do with the fact that because they're putting the ats in front of the names, and when it does that, it's got a double at. Gee, hopefully I didn't do that too early. She wants my points. Can't have my points. You're not gonna do my points away from me. I got my points. I earned them. I earned them in my points. Horse potato mermaid. I got a horse potato. A horse potato mermaid. Give the horse a potato, they become a mermaid, but they look like seahorses. This is just hopeless up here. I don't know what's going on here, but it just won't put the lights up here. Usually that means that there's probably a ceiling tile or something that's out of place, or a window that's not, a door that's not, something, but it's underneath all this other stuff, so that shouldn't be happening. You're trying too hard. It don't like you. You're making it work, and it never has to work. It's like, Streamlabs comes over to my channel, and they're like, "Oh, finally a break." Nobody does anything on this channel. And then here comes Potato wanting to do stuff. Alright, can we get some wall lights? Maybe. Oh, poop. What do I gotta do? Use lamps? No, obviously there's gotta be like a missing wall piece or something. Something is causing this. I don't, I mean, part of it could be just that maybe I messed with it one way back when I made the thing and screwed it up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to do about it. I still say it's something to do with them messing with the thing. Um, I don't know. I was looking at the thing trying to figure it out just now, but I can't even figure out where that particular command is. It's too hard to find that stuff on there. It's like when I do find it, great, but the search to get to it. Well, it from what I was looking at, it looked like that's what you did, but I think the fact that they've got these ats in the thing, it's it's like when it types it out, it's overriding who you're trying to duel or something. You know, because instead of putting at Purple Bubba, it's putting at Purple Bubba. And so now you've got somebody else's name that's not mine. So I try to answer, and I'm not the one that you challenged according to that. Gosh, it's only going on 8? Yeah, it's because you got home early. And you actually got on here earlier for a change. Well, whatever that was, I didn't click anything. If somebody's doing something, it ain't me. What's the amount of stuff? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, you're screwed up. 10 by 5 is 50. That'd be 200. 400. You would not have enough to finish. I mean, because if you put the tile on the walkways that you've got here, you've already got 2 of them done, but that you would still be left with 6. 6 52s would be the same as 3 104s. That'd be 312. So you're using more than half of the squares, tiles. Yeah, so But the thing is, I don't want to use it until I figure out the story part of how she found the damn shit. Or whoever finds it. Okay, here's what I do want to do, though. Let's save this instead of going there. Well, let's save it anyway. Do I want to go back to the Aubrey Thornton episode? Or do I want to just go to her place and have her go? Let's go to her place and have her go. You sure? Because then we have to play the whole day. I don't know. But I want to find out. I've got to cover my bases. I want to make sure that the movie studio lot doesn't have any of the tile. It doesn't, I don't think it lets me build on that lot, but I still want to know for sure. I mean, they could have some outside the studio. You went too far. Just my luck, I'm gonna get in here and it's gonna be like, oh, you gotta like wait until like 3 days from now. Revoke the apartment key of your husband. Yeah, okay.
Hirobi.
Neva?
Oh.
Wisdom no.
Flurba?
Mola Shibine.
Harsha Dazio.
I am. That must stay.
Yeah, my autographs disappeared. Nine a.m. Monday. Alright, well. Coleman, you want to come in? Yeah, bike here. You need the bike here.
Is you know?
Who would say? Droid.
Alright, let's
Sue? Feather? Zarzuya?
Body. So. Body. Lamar.
Oh, throw this hair?
Kill. Zoe, Ponta, Inazor, Sparta, Pip, Maga, Gelna, Yarn, Lam, Snow Baked, Toysua,
Huh?
Link, Hartman,
Ooh, and Uber up? Awesome. Feather?
How are you two making out? The usual way.
Speedo? Yeah, bro. Sue? Link. Hamka. Chilpapa? Dune. Spinay? That's bone indeed. Spinoy. Russia. Ah. About. Go Largus. Merkid Quinofa. Yips. Scumage. Thanks. Oh, Arbon Video Cloth. Anonymous. Arp, Link. Shinoy.
Switcho.
Well, Daisy.
Bulgelm. Starbadu.
Oh, just in a branch. Daisy. Tenebib. Neepu. Quimba.
Sababa. Floopy. Luigi. Slap.
Yappa.
Giftar.
Goinji. Featheroo.
Can we keep the damn time going, please?
Featheroo.
Yeah, can we, like, try some odd jobs or something to...
Ooh.
Get something for you to leave?
Sarpava! Woo!
Come on, get me there. Yeah, come in here and dance. Yeah. If you dance, you'll waste the time. They won't stop dancing.
Smith. Ooh.
Stop slowing down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who the hell are you? No, not needs. Who is that? Okay, Simone Swoon. I'm like, I didn't name her Simone au revoir, did I? I don't want to have two of them. Oddly enough, we got Simone's the one wearing a mask.
Namsapona. Skeeves. Namsapona. Sleeves. Washupaza.
Morbus Capuna, shape hooks alive. Spaghetti's, Cletster, Navathor, Johnny Boba. Obish.
Yumwanafe. Yumba. Inabush Kashushi. Kiniko Pifar. Sakvanario.
Obit. Vapin.
Vereki. Shepma. Manamit. Boomshar Gluck. Mianza.
Oh. Galjo Dorishi.
Franjwanda. Estubo.
Bigula Quimba. Kuma Since Tobana or Flip. Vambo Yali.
Oh.
Mishy Lafana. Superior. Muslama. Munket. Meshka.
Kumpel.
Hagabu.
Ooh. Karenzi. Farfaseshwa. Unkim.
Kiano.
Sisto. Free. Zarde. Ya Lib. Blonif. Rasha Parbaleo.
Lisa Sway. Morba Pindol.
Penerv. Elvis. Yamba. Tananua. Be a boss. Trouble no way. Bluff. Shangana Swebla.
Haga. Rex.
Alright, now slap him and walk away. I said slap him. It's like, I was just trying to high-five you. I missed. Oh, is this one of... Damn it. She's gonna audition first. And then not get the damn thing until... Okay. Tuesday, 12 p.m. 24 hours. where's the freaking bathroom at? Upstairs? Do we have one? Do we have a mirror? We could do our speech, right? Anybody got him? Aha, there we go. Yeah, just nothing like trying to watch the pot boil. You know, it doesn't help that you know, this was my early morning, so I gotta not fall asleep. I haven't turned anything on yet over here. Try to stop that. I hope you're somebody that I gave a key to. Kung nga mga hayla.
Santa Hoy. Garson. Hish. Gradu boy. No, fras two-way wagla. Yavano, we did the tubes. Hada. Santa Hoy. Panda. Snursh. Tevene. Elfris. Gradu step. Bonnie on a fleece. Two-way wagla. Boy. The movement of wallet. Garson. Snursh. We did the tubes. Fun. See Hada. Garson. No, fras. We did the tubes. Save him.
Utapa. Utapa. Let's see, what neighborhood are we in? GeekCon? I think that happens... GeekCon happens over by Honey Pot. Yeah, not here. That's Fashion District. Okay, you need to be confident. Psych yourself up. Join. Because you're not actually doing anything. I just want to count the damn tiles if there are any. Count the tiles? Yeah, count the tiles. Of course, without being able to build, yeah. That looks like cement. I mean, I doubted that there would be any, but I had to check. That's a little fancier. Hey, look, it's a speckled tile that nobody wants. not seeing it. Didn't think I would. But I had to make sure. It's not to say that they don't, like, change up things, and, like, especially in here, if you're depending on the scene you're doing, they might change things up, but... Alright, well, I'm gonna call that. I did not see any tile. Nothing that even looks similar enough to make me have to wonder. Where'd we leave off with the truck? Ontario, Oregon. I am off tomorrow, so that means if I get the notion to build, I can build all day. Okay, what I think I want to do, though... Yeah, I hear you. Alright. I'm gonna go get my coffee warmed up. Why would you do such a thing? Because coffee. It's coffee. It has to be done. And the legs have to be stretched. Well, why don't you just sit here and get a leg stretcher? Funny. You got jokes, don't you? Yeah, I got 50 years worth. Just remember one thing. What's that? I'm the youngest 50-year-old I know. Means I got plenty of time. Plenty of time for more jokes. Ploopity ploopity. Yeah? Ploopity. Ploopity ploopity. What about ploppity? No, we didn't do ploppity. TY. All right. This may help. Now, the one problem with this is when I finish this, it might want to turn this all to concrete. But I'm hoping that when I do this, it turns the floor underneath here into a completed floor so the lights light up. Well, it accomplished what I wanted it to accomplish, so... you know, we do what we must. Now it's still raining. I really would like to see this building when it's not raining. Cloudy day tomorrow. Partly. Okay. Well, let's not waste that. We did all that work. Let's not lose it. Yeah, I'll hear you. I'm glad you hear me. Because I don't want to have to say it again. It again. It again. Do I want it in the middle or over here? Just put it here for now because you can move it. I like to move it. Well. Hey, stop buffering. Testing. Okay, it's a little bit of a delay. Alright, you know what? Let's try that song. What song? That song. What song? It reminds me of a song. What song? A song with the power of voodoo. Voodoo. You do. That's not the song. No, it isn't. So, I have not heard this song in several years, but I have heard the song plenty. At one time I owned the soundtrack to this movie, which is basically most of the movie because it's every little bit of talking right before a song and right after, and then missing the action scenes where they weren't talking or weren't singing. It's like, you know, like most musicals, you know, it's like, here's 5 minutes of not singing to go along with the 40 minutes of singing in the movie. But that's how they do it. And I tried to make one of those. Well, I mean, I did make one of those. I just didn't finish it. You gonna turn down the Sims music? Yeah. Do you mean the school or? Oh, when I said testing, did I say testing? Because I was because I reloaded the video on the other laptop to get the trying to make sure it's in sync because it was buffering for me. It was buffering, and I'm all out of Anison. If they sit out here and they're inside the square, can they still take the class? We can't hear you, but we're watching you play the charades or whatever. Your hand gestures. Alright, do you have something in mind to actually build while you sing this? Or do you have to build on something else instead? Let's try making the promenade stuff. You know what? Let's try making the hallway coming off of the arms. Let's make the arms. And then give one of these staircases coming down from it like a hand. Let's see. Let's see if it works. Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm probably going to mess it up.